Hello, my name's Alan Peart and welcome to Dirt Scootering by the Older Guy. Basically I'm a older than your average extreme sports fan that wants to take up dirt scootering. When I say extreme sports fan, I'm probably more of a spectator than I am an athlete. You can probably tell by looking at me. I'm 48, I'm overweight, I'm definitely out of shape. I've got two dodgy shoulders, two dodgy knees, an achy back, tennis elbow, God, the list goes on. And I'm about as flexible as that table there. But I'm looking to take up a sport that is more within my capabilities, something that's low budget, something that's not dependent on the weather. Hopefully I can get out there, have a bit of fun, out in the fresh air, get a bit more flexible, lose a bit of weight if I'm lucky. So that's, if I can do it, anybody can. Another reason for wanting to take this up, I'd have to blame my son for this, is a couple of years ago he bought himself one of these things. Now he'd go off down to the skate park and I'll go and pick him up each day, and one day, like all dads do, I said, yeah, let me have a go, I can do that, that's easy. And I climbed up on top of this quarter pipe and I dropped the front wheels over there and I looked down and I was hunched over this tiny little framework with its diddy little wheels, and as I was looking down there, the laws of physics were just saying to me at 6'1", nearly 19 stone, if I drop in here I might not come up the other side. So rather embarrassingly, I must admit, I bottled it. Something which has bugged me to this day. Now, I spent the next 2 years taking him all around the big skate parks, him and his mates. We went to all the big shows, like Scoot Fest, X Fest, NAS, the ISA World Scooter Championships, and been watching all the top riders like Ryan Williams, Dakota Shoots. God, that man's a machine. And I was thinking, oh, I only wish if I could have a little bit of the fun that they were having out there, then I really would be a happy bunny. And I also wished that they brought out a scooter that was something a bit more size appropriate for someone my sort of size and shape. Well, there is a saying in life that be careful what you wish for, because now they have. Now, basically the guys down at ukscoots have set me up with this little puppy. Now, I think 2013 is going to see an explosion of dirt scooters hitting the scene. ukscoots themselves have probably got over half a dozen different types of scooters down there, so check them out if that's what you're looking for. This one here, I've got quite a bit of kit, to be honest, and probably at the higher end of the market, price wise, at £349. But they do say you get what you pay for. This one here is, first thing you notice, is extremely heavy. Not something that you're going to be taking down the park, but that's not something I want to be doing just at the moment. The last thing I want at the moment is to have 20 kids following me around with their phones waiting for me to fail and put me on YouTube that night. So unfortunately, for the moment, I'm going to be going off park with a bit more privacy to embarrass myself. Little scooter check for you, what we've actually got on this model. They do two models with this. They do one in black, which is this one, and they do a raw version. This is what they call the URM, which is the ultimate riding machine, which is some statement, but they might be right, we'll find out. Nice long bars on there, nice big deck. I'm not hunched over on this thing. This actually feels to me like it fits me, which I'm happy about. It's got integrated head tube, sealed integrated headset there, a 2-bolt clamp. I think a triple or a quad clamp might look nicer on there, but no, the 2-bolt one bolts everything down nice and tight. There's no head shake there. Does the job, I suppose. What else we got there? We've got a nice big wide flex fender. Hopefully that's going to stop me in my tracks. We've got a 200mm off-road wheels, 50mm wide, plastic core hubs there with great big aluminium spacers in there. We've got chrome alloy forks. They look quite in proportion to the rest of the scooter. I've seen some dirt scooters, the forks look like they've been carved out the side of a mountain, but these ones look quite nice. We've got ODI grips on there. What else? Basically, there's an aluminium plate. Actually, looks like an afterthought, to be honest, on top of the deck there. But I'm guessing they've done that to keep the weight down. If they would have built it this wide in the whole of the box section of that in steel, then this would have weighed about the size of a small family car. So I suppose that's keeping the weight down, and it does make it look a bit different to all the other scooters. So first impressions, nice bit of kit, and I can't wait to get out there and give it a spin. If you're thinking of getting yourself a dirt scooter, check out the ukscoots website. Like I say, they've got about at least half a dozen different scooters there, different price ranges to suit your budget. Give them a call. They won't try and sell you the one that's the most expensive. Tell them what you want to use it for, whether it's off-road, whether you want to do park, a bit of both or whatever. Depending on your size as well and your budget, they can fit you up with exactly what you want there. They also do a very good part exchange deal there, which is I haven't seen before. Basically, if you've got an old scooter lying around that you're just going to throw out, like an old JD bug tucked in the corner somewhere, give them a call, tell them what you got, they'll work something out. They might give you a discount on your new scooter, and then what they'll do then is they'll service your old scooter, and then they'll give that away free of charge to some underprivileged kid somewhere, which I think that's highly commendable. So it's something to think about. And also, ukscoots are the UK main dealer for the Twisted here. So if that's what you're thinking about doing, check out the website. That's about all from me. Keep a lookout for Dirt Scootering by the Older Guy, part 2, where basically I will be taking this thing straight from the box to the hills. Things could get messy.